Manipulation is an implicit, hidden tactic of influencing the psyche of others in order to achieve what you want. Such actions always promote the interests of the manipulator at the expense of other people and can cause painful emotions in the victims. In one way or another, everyone does it. At work, in a team, in the salon of public transport, in the subway, in the family. Here are 5 signs that your partner is a manipulator. 1. You constantly feel guilty. Guilt is the eternal companion of any relationship with manipulators. It has many forms. It can be a constant feeling that you are in debt to a person who has done a lot for you, or the recurring feeling that you are about to terribly disappoint the person who loves you so much and believes in you. Surprisingly, the feeling of guilt can even bring joy in those cases when you manage to make up for this guilt, compensate for it, or even get ahead of it by doing what is expected of you to prevent these feelings. 2. Your partner seeks pity and demands sympathy. The manipulator skillfully provokes your pity. He presents himself as a victim in order to make you feel the same guilt and eventually do what he needs. He makes himself look more pathetic than he really is in order to elicit an emotional response. He lists his troubles in detail, but pays special attention to those that happen because of people he is always underestimated, let down, oppressed, cross his path and poison his life in every possible way. No matter what happens, there is always someone to blame. 3. Your partner is trying to remake you. All people are so different, and often relationships deteriorate due to inconsistencies in small things. But only true manipulators take the task of remaking other people seriously. They are ready to go all the way to eliminate what they consider to be shortcomings in you, from subtle hints of your imperfection, for example, your excess weight, to the most cruel measures, up to forcibly putting you on a diet, public ridicule and ultimatums. Even if it all starts innocently, know this, that the manipulator will go all the way, and over time, can turn into a ruthless roller, which will roll out your self-esteem and the will to resist. 4. Your partner doesn't say yes or no. Uncertainty is a reliable ally of the manipulator, so do not be surprised that your relationship always has some unclear status, even when everything seems to be fine. The manipulator avoids clarifications in every possible way and tries to answer your direct questions as vaguely as possible, so that the answer is equally far from yes and no. And if you stubbornly challenge him to a specific conversation, he can use the tactic of silence, just stop talking to you. This behavior puts you in an awkward position and leaves all control over the situation to the manipulator. 5. Your partner constantly evaluates you. You can easily be evaluated, judged or praised. This is also not always so unpleasant. After all, everyone likes to be praised. This is the secret of successful manipulation in alternating the stick with the obligatory carrot. As a result, you will not notice how enthusiastically you will begin to try to meet the imposed plans. And sometimes you are given indirect assessments. They retell other people's opinions, look at you through the eyes of others. If you check these opinions, you will find that not all of them have actually been expressed.